without further ado, allow me to introduce Yagami and Kaito-san, the gentlemen I mentioned before. They are, without a doubt, the finest private eyes in Kamurochō.
Ah, yes. Tsukumo-san here has certainly been singing. My name is Okuda. I'm the chairman of a private high school, Seiryo, if you've heard of it.
Seiryo High. Isn't that where those kids were from?
Yeah, one's from earlier.
Is something the matter?
We actually ran into some of your students today. There must have been 7, 8 of them. They were harassing a restaurant worker and recording it on their phone.
Oh boy. And I'm guessing you didn't just stand and watch?
You bet your ass we did. Had to knock a little sense into those brats.
You mean there was an altercation? Perhaps I should pretend not to have heard that.
Come on, pal. Why don't we cut the formal crap and tell it like it is?
Because that would be unprofessional, Kaito-san.
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating tomorrow. So would you mind sharing any background information you may have?
Certainly, yes. Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. Yet no policy is foolproof, and each situation is unique. We continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive environment? Or, if enmity is already prevalent among us, I believe the key is prevention.
And you're hiring detectives to help?
Oh, yes. See, as this thought was dawning on me, I happened across a sign. I visited your webpage, actually, and I discovered just how well-versed you were at this very matter. At that moment, I knew fate was guiding my hand.
Sounds like you walked right out of a commercial.
In most situations, all we needed to do was get the evidence. But in this case, we don't even know if there's a bully in the first place.
Hence why we called in the reinforcement.
So, I take it you have some sort of plan?
Of course. We're going to start by spreading hidden cameras throughout the school, anywhere that bullying is most likely to occur. This footage should provide a detailed snapshot of student interaction that would otherwise go unnoticed. Then, after a 2-week test run, we'll compile our data and...
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned spy.
Yes, but if one of these spy cams were found, the whole operation... As such, our pair of experts are intimately familiar with the complexities of human behavior.
Damn, you make me want to hire us.
This secret stays between you and us, Chairman. Not even the guards or teachers can know. Do I have that correct?
You do. I believe the more people who know, the more likely it is this would get out. At any rate, I've heard Yagami-san here has tackled many a difficult case in I'm glad to have such a reliable...
They just keep raising the bar on us.
So, Yagami, if there's anything you'd like to ask the chairman...
Hey, good idea. We might learn a thing or two from watching.
Way to put me on the spot, guys. But might as well. Could you elaborate on why you're going the detective route for this?
Like I said, my goal is to nip any bullying in the bud before
And it's not enough for the teachers to be on full...
Unfortunately, no. I'm afraid I can't fully trust whatever they jot down on...
Okuda-san, you mentioned you couldn't trust your
Human error, I suppose.
Your first response seemed to hint at something.
Yes. Yes, I suppose...
Can you tell me what's going on?
Where should I begin? You see, it has been almost 4 years since the poor boy hung himself.
You mean because he was being...
Not on paper, at least. We established a committee to investigate. Neither did the court.
Wait, you were taken to court?
Yes. One of the students... Now, there were online postings that may or may... But the prosecution never found substantial evidence, and the court ruled...
If I can ask your honest opinion, was there really no bullying, Chairman?
I would like to believe there wasn't. But I may have been too far removed from the classroom. Every day I watch our students come to school, and what I see are they're all so full of life. However, around 2 months ago, we lost contact with one of our student teachers.
The hell? Don't tell me he...
That could have been the case. But I didn't get enough. From what I'd observed, he appeared to be getting along quite well with the students. But I later heard his family had... At the end of the day, I'm asking. That is why I went the
So, we never actually resolved this, but we did get into a scuffle with your students. No one got hurt, but how do you feel?
Fine. But let me tell you one thing. Next time I see your students harassing someone, it's gonna be lights out. The kid...
That also part of the Yagami Detective Agency package?
I think this conversation has been enlightening. Any thoughts, Tsukumo?
What else is there? I suppose we'll have to see when we get there. We may have more questions then.
That would be fine.
All right then. Time to dig in, or...
Are you really pretending you waited? You've been nibbling this whole time.
You call this nibbling? Hey, waiter! I want to place an order. And tell your chef, I hope his kitchen can handle this heat.
I take it this place isn't exactly cheap?
Don't you worry about that, Yagami-shi. The bill's on us. It's your welcoming party, remember?
In that case... excuse me. I'm ready to order too.
So, how was that for your first day's work? I realized that meeting was a lot to take in, but the task at hand seems...
Oh yeah. What was that you said about using hidden cameras?
Tomorrow we'll be deciding where to put them. We don't have all that many, so you know. Oh, and we'll be dressed as AC repairmen.
What? You gonna make us wear uniforms?
Of course. Freshly laundered and ready for duty. As you may recall, only the chairman is aware of our investigation. We must therefore deceive both student...
Sounds like a plan to me. For now...
You've got a point there. In any case, try to make yourselves at home. Apologies in advance if you find our... I'm a night owl, so my work's just starting. I recommend you get some sleep for tomorrow. If you want to close your eyes for a bit, the couch is surprisingly comfortable.
Ijincho's not such a bad town. And the Chinese food, oh, top notch. Besides, these kids got nothing on our usual Yakuza flunkies.
I'm a night owl, so my work's just starting. I recommend you get some sleep for tomorrow. If you want to close your eyes for a bit, the couch is surprising.
Huh?
This sucks.
Yeah.
No way!
Ah.
Ah. Huh.
Huh? Yagami-san.
Huh?
Hey!
Yeah.
Huh? Huh?
Nah. Yeah.
Can you?
Gotcha. Yeah. Excuse me. No way. Hey.
Yep.
Oh. Are you serious?
I owe you one. Yagami-shi, remember those uniforms I mentioned yesterday? You'll need to put one on before we go. They should be a perfect fit. After all, there's...
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You've never been one to miss a detail.
What's up with those guys? They sure look like men on a mission. But for what?
We will now commence our journey by taxi to Seiryo High. Gentlemen, are we all ready? Remember, this case can open up a lot for us depending on how we solve it. So let's leave no stone unturned.
Don't worry. No case is too big or too small. We always swing for the fences. Ain't that right, Tom?
You know it.
Good. Then let's get going.
You must be the repairman. The chairman said you'd be here. I take it you know where you're going?
Yes, but thank you anyway.
Ooh, this place reeks of money.
They are a prestigious prep school.
Wonder if the kids are on recess.
So, our first order of business is to analyze the layout of the school. The schoolyard should provide the proper vantage point. Let's head there. It seems this school's design is fairly conventional. See, there's the classroom building, and that must be the gym.
By the way, how many spy cams do we have?
20 in total, all of which feed directly to my computer.
Think we ought to split them up between us?
We could, but that might draw extra attention. We stick out enough as is, so people will wonder what we're doing alone. But if we moved in pairs, they'd write us off a lot easier.
Clever as always, Yagami-shi. Huh. That reminds me of something. When a con man pretends to be a cop, he'll usually bring along a partner. It seems the added person adds legitimacy, unless you're a natural skeptic. All that is to say, Yagami-shi knows his material.
Hear that, Tom? You should have been a con man.
Very funny. So, how about Kaito-san and I take half the cameras and you guys take the rest? Where are they, anyway?
Right here. Now, these cameras don't see very far, but they do see wide. 150 degrees, to be precise. So let's try to set them up where we think a bully would be most likely to strike.
So, we just gotta find the teacher's blind spots, huh? You're looking at a natural, buddy.
You would brag about something like that, Kaito-san.
Better stop before I blush.
All right, guys, I think it's time for action.
Okay, Tak and I'll start here. And you guys can work your way around opposite us.
Affirmative.
We've only got 10 cameras, so we gotta use them smart. Yeah, of course. The shoe lockers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's where you drop love letters to your crush.
Dude, what century did you go to school in?
Look, whatever. All I'm saying is, this place is worth at least 3 cameras.
That many? Just for the lockers?
Yep. See, a school never has that many blind spots. So when you do find one, you make it special. And this one's pinging my radar pretty hard here.
Huh. After that, sure, let's do it.
Tsukumo reporting in. I see you've set up a few cameras already. Feed is coming in nice and clear. You guys are...
Thanks. How's things on your end?
We just finished with the back of the gym. Next up is the classroom building.
Copy that.
All right, Tak. Just follow my lead. The boys will handle this floor. So let's go up one more.
Gotcha.
Every bully loves a good pair of stairs. Pushing someone down them ruins their day pretty quick.
You think it's really that often? Still,
Yep. Close corners make for poor visibility. Making this a #1 choice among assholes.
you don't say.
All right. Then let's get a camera here. Alright, let's move up to the next floor.
Yagami-shi, are you perhaps on the second floor?
Yeah, we're about to start setting up.
Okay, we're almost done with the first floor, and we'll be heading to the east building after. I think we can handle that all on our own. So can you finish up the second and third floors here?
Sure, not a problem.
Splitting up for a bit shouldn't hurt. How about I take the second floor and you do the third?
Works for me.